Toba arrived in Manila with a smirk on his face. He told Eric that he wanted to film Filipino English mistakes because the world loved funny clips. As he walked into the airport, he rehearsed jokes in his head, expecting broken grammar and confused answers. His mind was already set. This place would give him easy content to mock. But the moment he stepped into the crowd, he felt something strange. People greeted him politely, spoke clearly, and directed him without hesitation. Still, he believed it was only luck. He whispered to Eric, "Wait, I will find someone who speaks funny English." With his pride high, he began the hunt. Toba spotted Lino assisting some travelers and rushed toward him with his microphone. He asked a tricky question about airport protocols, hoping Lino would stumble. Instead, Lino answered smoothly, using terms like aviation compliance and passenger coordination, surprising both Toba and Eric. Toba forced a smile, trying to hide his annoyance. Maybe he rehearsed it, he muttered. He then told Eric they needed more interviews. He still believed he would find someone who fit the image he wanted for his program. Determined, Toba switched to hidden camera mode. He started asking random passengers confusing questions. When he approached Anna, a college student, he asked her to explain a complex road sign in English, expecting her to panic. Instead, Anna explained it in a calm, organized way, even giving examples. She spoke with confidence, clarity, and humor. Eric stared at Toba, whispering, "Bro, she sounds better than you." Toba pretended not to hear. Still desperate, Toba moved outside the airport and found Mara, who was waiting for a bus. He asked her the meaning of an English idiom purposely designed to trick people. Mara smiled kindly and explained not only the meaning, but also its origin and usage. Toba's face turned slightly red. The more he tried to find someone to embarrass, the more he embarrassed himself. The camera recorded everything, every shock on his face, every failed attempt. Toba reviewed the clips inside his hotel room. Everything he captured showed the opposite of what he wanted. Instead of funny mistakes, the Filipinos he interviewed spoke with precision, fluency, and warmth. The narrative he planned was falling apart. He considered deleting everything and pretending the trip never happened, but Eric insisted, "Maybe the story is different from what you expected. Maybe the story is about how smart these people really are." Toba hated how true it sounded. Still refusing to give up, Toba spent the next day walking around Manila. He asked tricycle drivers, vendors, teens, and elders, hoping someone would slip. But every response surprised him. Even those who were not fluent communicated clearly, politely, and intelligently. Little by little, Toba's arrogance faded. He began to realize that the Filipinos were not only good in English, they were adaptable, hard-working, and sharp-minded. His mission to mock them felt more shameful by the hour. At the airport again, Toba ran into Lino. This time, Lino asked him a few English questions back, not to embarrass him, but to show him something. Toba struggled to answer. Lino explained that English was not a measure of intelligence, and Filipinos learned it mainly to serve and communicate. Toba felt a heavy blow to his pride. This man, whom he tried to mock earlier, was now teaching him a lesson with gentle respect. Eric quietly recorded everything. He knew this moment would be the core of their story. Before leaving, Toba asked Anna if she thought Filipinos should be judged for their English. Anna said, "Sir, English is just a language. Intelligence is how you think, not how you sound." Her words hit him harder than he expected. She continued, "Some speak with accents, some speak slow, some make mistakes, but we work hard, we learn fast, and we always show respect." Toba felt speechless, something he never experienced on camera. Back at his hotel room, Toba watched the footage again, but this time with new eyes. The story he captured was not about Filipino English mistakes. It was about Filipino resilience, adaptability, and brilliance. Something inside him shifted. He decided to change the documentary's theme. Instead of mocking the Philippines, he would highlight its strength. Eric smiled. "Now that is journalism," he said. Toba nodded, humbled at last. A month later, the BBC documentary aired worldwide. Viewers were shocked not by Filipino English, but by how smart, articulate, and insightful the Filipinos were. The comments section praised them endlessly. Toba ended the documentary with a sincere message. "I came to mock, but I left with respect. The Filipino people did not fail my test. I failed theirs." And with that, the world saw the truth. The Filipino spirit was far stronger than any insult he planned.